Have you ever wondered this question? When you're tired, lost, hurting, what does Jesus actually want to talk to you about? We often assume he wants to talk about our future, our blessings, our breakthroughs, or how our circumstances will change. But on the Mount of Transfiguration, the Bible reveals a detail most people overlook. When Jesus shone in glory, and Moses and Elijah stood beside him, they didn't talk about heaven's secrets. They didn't talk about miracles. They didn't talk about spiritual success. They didn't even talk about their own greatness. They talked about one thing: the departure Jesus was about to accomplish in Jerusalem, his suffering, his sacrifice, his cross, his love. Why? Because in the heart of Jesus, the cross is not a symbol of pain. It is the deepest expression of love. It is the conversation he longs for you to understand. And that teaches us something incredibly close to real life. When you are hurting, Jesus doesn't rush to talk about when this will end. He wants to remind you how precious you are to him. When you are wounded, he doesn't start with solutions. He starts with love. When you feel lost, he doesn't simply give directions. He draws you closer to the cross. Because that's where real peace begins. Moses and Elijah understood that the greatest theme in the universe is not success or glory, but the sacrifice of Jesus. So they stood with him in that radiant light and talked about the cross. And today, it's still the same for you. Whatever you are going through, the conversation Jesus longs for is the one that brings you back to his love. Because that is where every answer begins. If this short encourages or strengthens you, I invite you to read Elijah, The Secret of His Power, Chapter 19, The Transfiguration. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you can continue growing with us in God's Word every day.